Hi everyone and welcome back to Monday. So this week I am filming in a new location, which is my living room, and my roommate, well, my one roommate is home, so hopefully she won't think I'm too crazy. This week we decided that we wanted to bake things, well, not necessarily bake, but just cook something for everyone. It could be something that you've cooked a million times before and are really good at it, or something new, like I'm doing something new. This is actually Sunday night because this takes so long to prepare, but I've been meaning to do it for a while, and this is definitely the venue to do it. Okay, so this week I'm going to be doing bread. It's really easy bread, so don't be too nervous, and it's called No Knead bread. It was in the New York Times, and my godfather swears by it. It is some of the best bread I've ever had. I will literally eat the whole loaf by myself. So what you'll need for this recipe is measuring devices, more measuring devices, salt, rapid rise yeast, 1.5 cups of water, a big bowl, 3 cups of bread flour. Okay, now that we've got all of our ingredients out, we're going to mix them all together. So the first thing is 3 cups of bread flour. And while I was doing this, I feel like I should be talking about something like they do on TV shows, but I don't really have anything interesting to talk about. I guess I can talk about my life. I've restarted my love affair with Mad Men. I watched rewatched the 3rd and 4th seasons, and I have watched the 1st season of Downton Abbey today. So I worked from 10 to 2. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, so I had forgotten how many cups I put in, so I had to go check. The minute I started talking about other stuff, I forgot exactly what I was doing. Next, you want to add 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. Kind of weirds me out that yeast is like alive. Doesn't that weird anyone else out? It's like, I kind of am weirded out right now. It's like they're little, like, animals. They're really gross looking. Oh no, I can't. I almost dropped it. Oh god, ew, no, I'm gonna throw up. Don't look. Ew, gross. Oh, they look like little worms. Okay. Oh, I can't touch it. Oh, I keep getting the shivers. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna mix that up a little bit so I don't have to look at those. Okay, so we added our yeast. Ooh, crap. We added our yeast, and then we want to add our 1 teaspoon of fine table salt. Then we want to add our 1.5 cups of water. Oh Jesus, this is really watery. And then just mix. Mix. This is gonna look dirty. Ooh, it smells really yeasty. This girl's, like, the recipe I found this on, her 4-year-old son made it, so if I fuck this up, so help me Lord. I like bread, but it's not a cute process. Ugh. Okay, so what you're gonna end up with is something that looks a little like this, and then you're gonna take your cling wrap, which I think is the most useful product, useless product that's ever been invented, because it only sticks to itself. Make sure you have enough to tightly cover your bowl. Make sure it is tautly covered, and then you're going to want to find somewhere room temperature to sit for about 12 to 20 hours. So let's go do that. For the next 20 hours, approximately, because I probably won't make this until tomorrow afternoon. Find something better to do. You have a lot of time on your hands. I'm probably gonna sleep, go to class, you know, turn on some Real Housewives, watch some more Downton Abbey, maybe this whole second season, who knows. My whole life is ahead of me. Okay, so now it has been about 15 hours and your dough will look like this. It's pretty runny and it's super sticky. So what you want to do is you want to take a wet, okay, you want to take a wet spatula and dump it onto a well floured surface. Okay, so let's do this. Came out surprisingly well. And then it says to make sure the spatula stays wet and basically fold the dough in on itself. Literally, the directions say poke it with a wet spatula. You can also use your hands. So, but just, you don't need to knead it per se, you just need to flour it up and make sure it looks like a bread. So, my day today, what have I done today? I went to 4 classes, and then I went to my dad's house and saw my dad's puppy, and then I came back here, and I'm doing this, then I'm going to watch more Downton Abbey, then I'm going to go to the gym, then I'm going to write 2 papers, and it's going to be my life. Okay, so after about that, you get something that looks like this. Okay, so next you want to take a clean bowl that I just washed, and take non-terry cloth cotton things. This is a towel, or this is not, you're supposed to take a towel, but I am taking a napkin because that's all I have. So then you're going to flour this well. Shake off too much excess like I have. Oh, Jesus crap. I'm getting flour all over me and my chairs. So then you're going to take your, oh Jesus. Okay, you're going to take your mass of dough and you're going to put it in the towel. Okay. After you've put your dough in the towel, you're going to want to, well, I've taken out the towel, but usually you just want to fold over the towel onto itself so it covers the dough. Or in my case, just use a napkin. Okay, so you're going to want to this is what it's going to look like. Kinda. And you're going to want to let this sit for 2 hours. So another 2 hours. Okay, so now it's about an hour and a half into the napping time of the bread. That's when you're going to want to take your cast iron pot and stick it in the oven and turn the oven to 450 and let your pot preheat. This is because, I don't know, but just do it. And yeah, so then let that preheat for at least a half hour before you put your bread into the pot. So, we will be back in a half hour, or a second. Okay, so once your pot has been preheated, you're going to want to just take the towel that has your dough in it and flip it into the hot pot, and then stick that in the oven for 30 minutes at 450. And then when that's done, you want to take your top, so you have to use like a ceramic, something that's not going to melt, obviously, they can withstand high temperatures. So you want to take I took a cast iron pot, so like the cast iron top, you want to put that on top, cook it for about 15 minutes or until golden brown, then take out and enjoy. So this is my finished product. It is almost 6 o'clock, so it took me from about 11 o'clock yesterday to 6 o'clock today. Quite a process, but we have the finished product of delicious bread. I'm so excited. I'm gonna eat it. Oh, it's crunchy. Oh, this is so good. It's so crunchy, but like the perfect amount. And this is what it looks like. Oh gosh. The reason I decided to do bread, if I haven't already said, is because I ran out of bread yesterday. And I didn't feel like buying some at the store, so I decided I'd just make it. So now I'm gonna go make a Sammy. Just with this entire loaf of bread. But yes, so that is how to make bread 101 with Callie. See you next Monday. Okay, so since the last video, I have... I'm filming. You walked out of the bathroom. I literally heard it and I go...
I'm in a towel.
You're now in the video.